Incoming transmission.
Descent is green.
Good morning, cadets, and welcome back to our Mass Effect Andromeda playthrough, where once again we're back on EOS and checking up that transmission. I have a feeling it might be a really quick mission, and then we're back on the Tempest. Hopefully we're not gonna get anything more that sends us back down here. And on we are. Transmissions is over there. Cool. We can fast travel. Perfect. And it's nearby. And let's see who it is. And what does it want? It's right there? No, not exactly. A bit more further on. Wait, where is it? Game? I'm confused. Why are you showing down? Is there a cave that I don't know about? Oh, I think there's something through here. Got it. I see it. So we don't need to more or less take a dive. It seems to be right here. Perfect landing. We do have enemies. Everybody's shooting at us.
And an Ark escape pod. Where'd they get that?
They're not keeping it.
We need an up-close scan.
Of course they're not keeping it. Wait, is this something not related to what I'm doing right now? Or is just an exploration thing? You found something and it's just... I have a container over here. Who else is here?
Looks like they found it drifting and brought it here.
I'm not able to extrapolate point of origin, Pathfinder.
I wonder if the Ark survived.
Let's hope so.
I mean... yeah, this seems like... we should have found this way before. Because we found all the arcs. Unless there's another arc that we don't know about. Could be. But what other arcs? Wait. Is it the Koreans? Because as far as I remember, there was supposed to be a Korean arc as well, but got delayed.
This is the nav point Suvi gave us, but there's nothing here. Just this beacon.
If I was saying things about my boss, I wouldn't want it to get back to me. This could be some kind of proxy to reduce the chance of detection.
True. We do have another container here. So I'm just thinking if this is the pod maybe related to Solarians, but like I said, it might be a pod. We could have found it much earlier.
Pathfinder, I have located another node on this network, updating your Omni tool with the information.
Okay. What's in this terminal? Audio log.
I'm Victor. Another variant. Solarian. Reflexes were impressive.
Dear and he are alive in Holor. In need of assistance.
No longer aware of where it is. Dispose of it.
Glad he's gone.
Alright.
Gets us away from the sun for a while.
These caves could be a good shelter if people need it.
Never liked the caves. Too many carcans in your sleeping bag.
Huh. Where is that signal? Just ahead. Might as well just drive to it. Is it down there in that cave? Could be. Or is it up? I think this one is up. Can I try to climb through here? Not exactly. Well, at least it's taking a bit more longer and not just a quick drop on EOS. Where is it, Sam? I'm right on top of it. There it is.
Here they come!
We have an annoying. Not anymore. He's gone as
See where
well.
this beacon leads us.
You have another audio log by... Wait. Surprised that's not... Scan. Get generator.
Pathfinder, I have located another node on this network. Updating your Omni tool with the information.
Good one, Sam. And where is it? It's way down here. I guess we can fast travel here. Then just take a straight line and drop down on them.
I wonder what all these bits of remnant tech used to be.
Things crumble. No sense wasting time on it.
Come on, Track. We're not wasting time on you.
Ooh, remnant site. Better take a look.
Nah, we're good. Don't worry, BB. We found everything, I think. How much farther down? Should be here? Yep.
The BlackRock signal comes and goes. You've evened out the weather, but I wouldn't call reception clear. EO still feels frontier. Claim, but not tame, we like to say.
Thank you, Bradley, for that input. We do have a Destin. Destined to go boom. Let me just deactivate this one so I have room to get to this annoying. Now let's get to the other one. They're gone as well, and we have another choice. Good night.
Looks like that's it for hostiles. Let's see what this beacon has for us.
Pathfinder, I have located another node on this network.
Of course they did.
Updating your Omni tool with the information.
Is it on the plateau? Up here? Yes, it is. Okay. Let's fast travel over there. And hopefully we're about to meet this person before my fingers break. Ow. That was not a good snap of my fingers. Should be way up there.
Pathfinder, this area can be mined for resources.
Can it?
Extract minerals via your
Enemies!
mining interface.
Yes, we'll probably just do that really quick because
Nice work.
it's in the area. If we find something, yeah, might as well scan for it.
The transmission is strong and unobstructed here, Pathfinder.
Looks like we found it then.
Which one? Over there? I think it's over there. Yeah, but annoying. I was complete whiff of everything. Destined, not anymore. Those guys up. You're down. There's another annoying. Good job, PB. Good job.
Get down! Someone got here before we.
Yep, seems like it. And finally, we leveled up. Just gonna deconstruct directly. Okay, what's going on here? Did we listen to this audio log?
Exaltation lifted our ancestors out of sorrow and tribulation. This noble gift now allows us to raise others and share in the genetic bounty of this galaxy. But the Archon would selfishly hoard what Helios has to offer.
Recorded messages?
Sounds like some kind of motivational speech to the Ket.
Don't think so, but sure.
The Archon does not serve Ket interests, only his own. He wastes our time on the Remnant, but keeps all knowledge for himself. These are the acts of a traitor, not true Ket.
Okay, so definitely people don't like him. Any other audio logs? We have a console over there. We have this one here.
The Archon believes Meridian will bring him power. He will become the master of the Remnant, its sole master. Once Helios submits, where does the traitor turn his gaze? Think. Understand. Our home is in peril.
Okay. You have two things differently? No. Just a
Well, we
console.
found it. This looks like a comm console. It's probably what's sending out the messages.
Is that it?
And so you have found me. You are a single-minded creature, Pathfinder. I see it now. Your determination will grant the Ket dominion over this galaxy.
Well, that's not on our genes.
Determination is a personality trait, not a genetic one. Not that personality is something you understand. Or have.
You waste time on pettiness. I did not reveal myself as a traitor easily. I did so only because I seek a mutual benefit.
Getting rid of the Archon.
The Archon's obsession with the Remnant incites chaos and endangers all we've worked for. This must end.
And you want my help?
I take it you need my help for this?
I am Ket. I do not need help. I would use you as a tool to hasten the Archon's destruction. I need only ensure nothing stands between you and your target. Once he is cut down, the Remnant will cease to be a concern. We will complete our purpose here and leave.
Exaltation? Pass.
One day you will be family. Till then, fight if you must. But I offer a reprieve from this conflict, so you can destroy a mutual enemy.
Ugh, this makes me feel dirty. But I can't see the downside right now.
We don't need some Ket cheat. Come on, kid, be smart.
So, why do you hate the Archon?
Why do you oppose the Archon?
The Archon says he will use Meridian to dominate this cluster. He says Meridian will bring us victory. We have never needed Remnant to be victorious. No, he wants more. His ambition is plain. I am not alone in this thought.
But what exactly is your offer?
What exactly do I get from this deal?
Sometime soon, I will be called upon by the Archon to destroy you. When that time arrives, I will provide you with the means to disable my ship.
Or you could just leave me alone.
And should you fail to bring down the Archon, my treachery will be exposed.
Covering your own ass.
Will this help us? I mean, in future missions or not? I mean, one step at a time. Yes, sure, I'll take your deal.
Fine. Anything that'll help me kill the Archon.
During our next clash, I shall lower my ship's defenses and allow you to use a kill code to disable it. I have transmitted the code to the console in this room. I bid you goodbye, Pathfinder. We will not speak again.
Okay. Please tell me I have an options to betray his ass. Because I will do it. You know? He just admitted that, yep, he doesn't really care. He didn't say like, oh, we're not gonna get exalted and all that. He said, nope, you're gonna get exalted regardless. And you know what, I'm just gonna destroy this. Not gonna bother with selling it. Anyhow, I think this should be it. Just need to talk with Carrie's producer, which hopefully he doesn't send us on EOS again. Or he might send us to different planets, you know, including EOS. Anything to scan here? Oh, I think it's bugged because it's kind of sharing place with this one. Anywho, let's just get back to the Tempest. No need to bother with mining resources.
Ascent is go.
Leaving Atmo. All clear.
Okay, guys, any emails?
Welcome back.
Nope, nothing. And nobody else wants to talk with us. Yep, and it is on the Nexus. The other side quest as well. Let's see if we get a cutscene directly when we land on the Nexus, or we can look around. Also, I can't remember, did we get back to the Nexus and see the aftermath with the Salarians? And there's the Salarian Arc, which means only the Thurian Arc. It was not towed. Bummer. Okay, we're back on the Nexus. And we have stuff to talk about. Important ones. Okay, nothing. And Carrie's producer is right there, perfect. We do have one HNS news on Tafeno HNS Salarian Arc located. The initiative has found the Salarian Arc. Reports suggest the Parchero was intercepted by Ket forces in the Tafeno system. Reached for comment, officials refused to provide any details on the status of the Arc or its inhabitants, but they do confirm the Salarian Pathfinder has died. Amid confusion and questions, the Nexus now braces for potential influx of Salarian settlers. As it should be.
Hakeem,
right.
Kerry's producer. Got a sec?
Yep.
Hakeem, Kerry's producer. I'm the one making you look stunning for the documentary.
I thank you.
There's a hitch. Kerry's been arrested for conspiracy to incite unrest.
Sorry?
She's in a cell at the militia headquarters. Any chance you could stop by? A visit from you might shake things up. Remember, Kerry's down in the militia cells. She'd probably love a visit.
Okay. I don't see anything around here like side quests or more. We need to go to the operations anyway to meet with the leaders, but let's see what's this about with Carrie. Was she working in the background? I'm doing something else. Carrie?
Oh, hey, Ryder. Hakim said they arrested you over the documentary.
Guess I tweaked the lion's tail too hard.
But so far that I know, you did nothing wrong.
You had to tell the truth, whatever the cost. You did what was right.
You know, they've had other people in the cells. Rioters, people crying and scared. Me and my truth did that to them.
But this is history.
Imprisoning a vidmaker for her work seems historic. Too bad no one recorded it.
They took my camera, but I was scribbling a few notes. Maybe I could use this. Thanks for coming, Ryder. I'll send word if anything changes.
Wait, so we can't do anything now? Really? Why? I guess not. Great. So that means talking with the leaders. Seems to be nothing else to do.
Hello again.
They're waiting for you. Careful.
Ryder made a sentimental choice saving those Krogan. She looked at them and thought of you.
Ryder's her own person. Just admit you don't like Krogan.
The Pathfinder.
Ryder, we were just discussing your encounter with the Archon.
Well, I'm sorry about the Salarians, although I'm not sorry about you, Tan. You could go crash somewhere. In my opinion, I did what I had to do.
There was no time to save both. I had to make a decision.
Such is the burden of leadership. Nevertheless, it is good to see Arch Parchero reunited with the Nexus.
Yet I have to question what we've gained, provoking the Archon like this.
He had a map showing the location of Meridian. Now we have it, and a short window to get there. It's the control center for the terraforming network. If we get that working, all our problems are solved.
Based on what data? This is all alien science.
The vault on Aya suggests that Meridian is the key.
While I appreciate what you've done for our strike teams, we're not equipped for a war with the Ket. They'll be defending Meridian with everything they've got.
Well, a fight is inevitable anyway.
If we do nothing, I guarantee there's a fight coming. The Archon's already studying how to exalt us. It's not pretty.
Still, it's better to focus on the outposts. If the Ket attack, at least our people won't be in one place.
Then there's this Sam of yours. We took a chance letting AI get involved. Frankly, I'm uncomfortable with just how involved it's become. I like you, Ryder. I really do. But I can't support your plan.
Then I will.
And so will I.
I agree.
Ryder deserves a chance to try.
I applaud the gesture, but you answer to me. I hope you understand.
No, I hear you.
We hear you loud and clear.
Good. That will be all.
Unfortunately.
Why am I surprised? I don't exactly have a plan B.
There may be a way.
Pathfinder, apologies. There was an urgent message for you. They said your brother is awake.
What?
Go. We'll talk later. In the tech lab.
Okay. At least we're fast traveling there directly. Perfect.
Scott.
Sarah.
Yep, of course.
Touchy-feely time. Don't you think you slept in long enough?
I thought it was Saturday, then Sunday. Then I figured someone turned the alarm off.
So, how do you feel?
With what you've been through, no one was sure what would happen. How you feeling?
Oh, like the galaxy's biggest idiot. Of all the stupid things to happen.
Not your fault.
Yeah, but if I'd have been there to help you, maybe Dad...
No one could have saved him, Scott. I wasn't even sure I should tell you.
I'm glad you did. That would have been a hell of a thing to wake up to. I'll miss him. But right about now, he'd be telling us to stop moaning and get on with it.
There's no shortage of things to do.
Yeah, I hear you're the great and honorable Madam Pathfinder.
Please, it's nothing like that.
As soon as I get my gear, well...
Careful.
No way are you fit for duty, sir. You need a chance to mend.
Yeah, says who?
The Pathfinder.
The Pathfinder, that's who. Time to rest up. That's an order, Specialist Ryder.
Pulling rank already. Better hope I never tell anyone about that year you only ate paste.
Sure.
Was it first grade or second?
You can keep talking if you'd like. Just no arm wrestling.
Of course we will.
Ryder, this is Pathfinder Rix. We have some ideas about Meridian. Come by the tech lab as soon as possible.
Will do.
Hey.
You feeling out of the loop, I imagine?
A little, though I've heard bits and pieces of things from Harry and the medtechs. Sounds pretty serious.
Hey, it's all under control.
Some speed bumps along the way, but nothing we can't handle.
Uh-huh. What kind of speed bumps?
There's a race of aliens called the Ket. They're led by a scary nutjob named Archon who wants to turn all of us into them. We both want Meridian, which is the heart of an alien terraforming network we're trying to activate. We do that, maybe we live.
Look at my big sister being all proactive. Meanwhile, I'm mastering the art of peeing in a plastic jar.
Do you miss the Milky Way?
Feeling homesick at all?
Still trying to get my sea legs, but I think about what might have been if everything hadn't gotten screwed up.
What might have been?
What do you think would be different?
Well, while you were looking for Prothean artifacts, I was standing watch over a Mass Effect relay. Hell of a thing to stare at every day. I dream about what was on the other side, the adventures I would have, the things I would accomplish. But when everything got screwed up, well, I guess I'll never know.
So what was wrong with that?
Screwed up how?
Start with Mom dying. I never cried so hard. And Dad? He was never the same after that. He put so much into Sam to save her, but... well, AI's as illegal as it gets in the Milky Way. After the Alliance kicked him out for it, everything changed. Suddenly being Alec Ryder's kid was a black mark. You and I were never going to live that down.
Okay. Can we talk about our parents then?
I thought maybe we could talk about Mom and Dad.
Sure. What about them?
You still miss Mom?
You still think about Mom?
Yeah. Especially now. I wonder what she'd say if she could see us.
Dad talked about her before we went on our first mission.
Really? After she died, Dad seemed to shut down. He hadn't talked about her in years.
He loved her. I think he was just lost.
We all were.
Do you know how did they met?
What do you remember about how they met?
Well, she was in the Alliance, researching early biotic implants. That's about the time she met Dad. He was on Earth for N7 training, I think. He says he swooped in and swept her off her feet. Had a whole bad boy in uniform vibe that was irresistible.
Dad?
I guess it worked. They got married. Then the First Contact War started, and he was sent off to fight. After that, we were born, and Dad was posted to the Citadel as an attaché.
Do you remember her work?
What do you remember about Mom's biotic research?
Mostly that it's the thing that finally killed her. Biotics were an unknown back then. So were the dangers. All sorts of rare diseases hit people working around EZO. Mom was trying to design implants to help people harness their abilities. She was a pioneer, and she actually gave it to him.
So, do you know what was the Citadel like?
What do you remember about growing up on the Citadel?
Big space station chock full of all sorts of aliens. Scary at first, but pretty soon I was playing laser tag with Turian and Solarian kids. Looking back on it, maybe that's why I'm here. The Citadel showed me life has no limit on possibilities. It made me ask, what else is out there?
All sorts of interesting stuff. Are you up to talk about Dad's death?
Thought you might want to know how Dad died.
I was going to ask you.
Habitat 7. There was this alien terraforming machine that had us stranded. Dad figured it out and shut it down. That saved us our ass. Then, hell broke loose. My helmet got smashed. I couldn't breathe. I was suffocating. Then Dad gave me his helmet.
He sacrificed himself?
Yeah, he was a hero.
Only one of us could make it, and he didn't hesitate. He was a hero.
All those stories about him being an N7, kicking ass in the military. I always thought they were exaggerating.
You should have seen him in action, taking out Ket left and right. It was amazing.
Huh. Dad, the badass one-man army. Pretty good way to remember him.
Yep. But you don't know he was keeping secrets.
You should also know, Dad was keeping some secrets from us.
Like what?
Turns out Sam is even smarter than anyone knew. And Dad juiced his connection to Sam. It's a lot more powerful than other Pathfinders. So is mine.
I guess rank has its privileges. What was Dad up to?
Well, I've seen some of his memories.
Dad encrypted some of his memories in Sam. I've started unlocking them.
What were they?
You and I were there, so was Mom.
You actually saw her?
It was at the hospital the day she died. And that reunion dinner she wanted us at so badly.
Right. Dad was his usual talkative self.
But there was something else. I saw Dad talk with a benefactor in the Milky Way, some initiative bigwig I'd never heard of.
That's news to me.
Yeah, I'm still hoping I can figure out what it all means.
Who knows? Maybe someday.
Well, I'll let you take it easy then.
Yeah, you wouldn't believe how slammed I am. Got a nap, then doze a bit, then try to catch up on sleep.
It'll get better.
Not before you find that Meridian. I want in.
I'll take pictures.
We'll see about that. Carlisle?
I'm glad to see you and your brother back together finally.
So, what's his prognosis?
Now that he's awake, what's the prognosis?
Everything looks good. Scott's a fighter. His recovery had more to do with that than anything I did. Though we need to keep him around for observation. Give him time to recover.
Okay.
That's
Look
all,
out
Harry.
for him.
Thanks.
I'll be here if you need me.
Well, at least we have some good news.
This is not good.
Let's meet with the other Pathfinders then. And see what plan they have.
Over a unified curriculum for initiative kids. The Asari say they'll wait it out until demands are met. This is Agent S.
Where are you guys? Ah, yes, you said the tech lab, which is upstairs. Got it. Remembered. Okay.
Ryder, good to see you. We've been working with Dr. Aradana and her team on the problem of getting to Meridian.
We think we have the answer.
I'm listening.
It's plans for new technology we've designated Ghost Storm.
Okay.
As you approach Meridian, our own ships can broadcast fake returns for the Tempest.
The Ket won't know which one is real. It will confuse their sensors and draw their ships off.
It could buy you some time.
And if it doesn't?
Sounds like this has never been tested. What if it doesn't work?
You're clever. I'm sure you'll figure something out.
This means going against the initiative. We're on our own. You didn't hear that.
Hear what? We've been collating gamma charts all day.
Of course.
A risk comes with the job. Part of being a Pathfinder.
I guess we better get moving.
Let's get to it then. The Archon isn't sitting on his hands.
You'll need to research the Ghost Storm technology first. Then we'll meet you at Meridian.
Good luck.
Likewise.
Largely because Ket technology appears mimetic, taking designs from different sources to improve their own. It is a familiar pattern. Observe, conquer, incorporate.
How many have they incorporated? How much of Andromeda's life has been suffocated or lost?
I cannot speculate, Professor. We should anticipate the Ket learning from and incorporating initiative technology as well.
That's not good news, actually. And what do we need to... Is it development? No, this is cybernetic device. Not that one. Just wanted to open the log. Oh, speak with Sam in Sam node about unlocked memory. Hello. I'm gonna do that first. But it doesn't exactly say if I research it or not. But I guess we're just gonna go to Sam node first. And then afterwards we'll worry about it.
Fireworks in Cephessa as outpost colonists out-engineer an Angaran outlaw and destroy his
Come on,
ship in a
load
daring
faster.
rescue.
Load
This
faster.
is Agent S.
Alright, Sam. What do you have for me?
Ryder, one of your father's memories is available.
Play it.
Let's see it.
A moment. There is an added layer of security.
What was it Gian Garson said? The code word is Fulcrum?
That worked. This is the last memory your father encrypted, from the final planning stages of Hyperion's departure.
Castus, thanks for calling. Not a lot of people still admit to knowing me.
I owe you. Those were good days on the Citadel, Alec. I checked with my son, Garrus. He works there now, CSEC.
And?
He says the Council thinks Commander Shepard's story is bogus.
Uh-huh. But?
Privately, I've heard they're starting to wonder.
This threat, they're called Reapers?
Shepard's word for them. Something about a cycle, an extinction event that happens every 50,000 years, galaxy-wide. And supposedly the alarm clock's about to go off again.
Unbelievable.
I know. But according to Garrus, Shepard's as level-headed as they come. Takes after you. And then Seven. So, if the commander says these Reapers are coming, I don't want to be around to see them.
Thanks, Castus.
Take care.
Yes?
I checked around. There might be something to this.
If there is a war, the scramble for resources will be on a scale we've never seen before. The chaos will be monumental.
We should accelerate our timetable.
They will keep the reason quiet. No need to alarm anyone. But the arcs must be underway before any fighting starts. We can't get caught in the crossfire.
Agreed.
Is there something else?
Years ago, you mentioned salvation for a lot of people. You knew this was coming.
I knew something was coming. In theory. Shepard made it real.
And now that you're right?
We'll need a new home. We're going to be all that's left of civilization.
Sam.
Yes, Pathfinder?
Track down my kids. Tell them their old man needs to talk. It's urgent. And how is Ellen?
She remains in stasis. As you hoped, it has suspended the progress of her disease.
Make sure her pod is on the Hyperion. Don't use her real name. I'll tell the kids when the time is right.
What?
Sam, transfer Pathfinder access. Encrypt memories. There's still hope for your mother.
Mom is here? Alive?
Alec blocked all knowledge of this memory. I now recall his directive to put Ellen into stasis. He hoped it would halt further progress of her disease until a cure could be found.
He should have told us.
This should never have been kept secret.
Your father didn't want to raise false hopes. This is the reason you were made Pathfinder, to see the process through.
Where's Mom now?
Here on the Hyperion. Ellen is in a stasis pod under a false name, Elizabeth Riley.
So what was his plan?
So this was Dad's plan.
Alec could not live with the thought of Ellen recovering, only to discover you had died. He sacrificed himself to ensure you and Scott could one day be reunited with your mother. He was also concerned that what he knew about the Reapers and the Benefactor remained secret. He entrusted you with this knowledge. Additional logs with pertinent information are now unlocked in Alec's quarters.
What do you know about the Reapers? I mean, Sam, we know from the other 3 games.
Now we know what Gian Garson meant. That something big spooked the Benefactor. It was these Reapers. What do you know about them?
A Spectre operative in the Milky Way, Commander Shepard, launched an investigation in 2183 into the existence of an ancient race known as Reapers. According to Shepard's information, the Reapers invade the Milky Way every 50,000 years to destroy any advanced organic life. Allegedly, this cycle has been occurring for millions of years. Shepard claimed the Reapers' return was imminent.
So this is why she was murdered?
But why was Gian Garson murdered?
Recall Garson's words about the Benefactor. Now they're moving 100,000 of us to Andromeda. I hope it's all for good, but I have my doubts.
What does that mean? Who was or is the Benefactor?
Unknown.
Any way to know if the Milky Way is okay?
That was over 600 years ago. Was Shepard right? Did the Reapers come back?
Additional logs in your father's quarters have unlocked. Their implications are troubling. Your father believed it prudent that you have this information should anything happen to him.
I guess this is it.
Got it. I need to go find Mom.
But we also have new logs, apparently. Let's see those logs.
Your father's personal logs.
Milky Way emergency.
We've just arrived in Andromeda. Before the rest of the Hyperion wakes up, I've checked our comms for any signals from the Milky Way. Looks like sometime in 2186. Everything went to hell. We got out just ahead of it. Commander Shepard was right. So was our mysterious Benefactor.
Okay. Anything on the Benefactor?
Alec, this is Gian Garson. For the record, year 2185. It's about Fulcrum. I'm on the Nexus and we're going into stasis for the voyage. Looks like you're already asleep. I'm very uncomfortable with our Benefactor, and the fact that we still don't know who they are, and all these lives in our hands. I should have done something sooner. This is all very troubling, Alec. Let's talk as soon as you reach Andromeda.
And unfortunately that didn't happen.
Jen, I got your message about Fulcrum. It's now 2819. We reached Andromeda but have no sign of the Nexus. I have the same concerns as you. In all likelihood, the Milky Way... well, something terrible happened there. At least the Benefactor spared us from that. But why keep hiding? Something's off. But we've got bigger problems at the moment. Habitat 7 may be a bust. Finding a home is all that matters now.
So that's everything on the Benefactor. What about the Thurian SOS?
This is Paladin Command to all Thurian units within range. Under catastrophic Reaper attack. Primarch Fedorian is dead. Ground units are searching for the next in succession. We'll advise when. Everybody get down!
So basically the ARCs were still in range to receive that SOS.
Alliance personnel, please stand by for an emergency flash traffic message.
This is a galaxy-wide alert for all human territories. Fleet Admiral Stephen Hackett has declared threat condition Saber 1. Enemy presence confirmed in Sol System. Earth under Reaper attack. I say again, Reaper attack is underway. Instructions to follow on coded channel Crimson Tacit. May God save.
And we do have a message from Liara.
Hello, Alec. This This is Liara Tassoni, and the year is 2186. I don't know if you'll even receive this message, but we corresponded years ago. I remember you spoke about a plan to settle Andromeda. I don't know if your arcs made it out of the Milky Way, but the worst has happened here. I'm with Commander Shepard and a brave crew. We're trying to build a weapon to turn the tide, but I fear that the civilization you remember, the people of the Milky Way as you knew them, could be gone forever. You may be all that's left. Please, don't forget us. Keep us alive in your hearts. And tell your children of the wonders that once were. On behalf of the crew of the Normandy SR-2, this is Dr. Liara Tassoni, signing off.
I'm securing these Milky Way reports. This is the only copy, and I don't want it getting out. Whatever happened was 600 years ago. Someday we might break the news to everyone if the time's right. I guess we always knew there was no going back.
I mean, we could go back. That is gonna take another 600 years. Damn. Well, we know from the trilogy what could have happened. Other than that, it's a mystery. Okay, I guess we're gonna meet with Scott again.
Convicted murderer Nilken Rensis exiled for his role in the killing of security chief.
Come on, load faster.
This is Agent S.
Scott, there's something we need to check. Oh, it's not this door. Whoops. Forgot it's just straight ahead. And I see he's already up. Probably we sent him a message.
There you are. What's all this about?
Actually, yes, we did. Whoops.
Okay, this is the pod you told me about. Who's Elizabeth Riley?
Well, it's Mom.
I could have milked this a little, but this is Mom.
What?
I saw Dad's last memory. He brought her. ER isn't Elizabeth Riley. It's FemRyder.
I don't... How... Wow, how is this possible?
Apparently being stasis prevented the disease.
Apparently, putting her into stasis also put her disease on hold.
Its progress has been halted. Alec put her in stasis after she fell unconscious in the hospital.
This is incredible. So Dad being a pain in the ass finally paid off. I want to shake his hand. And then punch him. Why didn't he tell us?
I said the same thing, but does it really matter? She's still with us.
Well, let's get her out of there.
That's inadvisable. Although Ellen is alive, reviving her would trigger the disease, which would prove fatal.
So, let's find her a cure.
Can't we cure her, Sam? It's been 600 years.
That was your father's plan.
What do you mean?
Alec hoped that in Andromeda, we would discover new scientific insights that could provide answers. Our journeys in Helios have indeed provided valuable genetic knowledge, information that could lead to a cure. But patience is required. For the moment, enjoy the fact that she is still alive, and that your accomplishments will one day save her life.
Can we get a possible ETA?
But she's right here. How long do we have to wait?
As long as it takes to perfect a cure. If her life or your father's means anything, we owe them that much.
Sam's right. It'll take as long as it takes. No rushing it.
My original purpose was to ensure the survival of FemRyder. It is a mission I hope the three of us will one day fulfill, together.
Apparently we can talk.
Hang in there, Mom. We missed you.
And that's about it. So is Scott back on the bed. Yes, he is. Anything else you wanna talk about?
How's it going?
No, that's all for
Well,
now.
I'll let you take it easy then.
Be careful out there. It'll look bad if both riders end up in the hospital.
True. Don't worry, it won't happen. But I guess that's everything. We just need to wait for a new interview slot whenever that happens. And I'll leave it here. Or not, let's get back into the Tempest to see if I have any cutscenes happening. Because if by any chance I'll just log in to do the strike missions in between videos, at least to be able to be on the Tempest to do that and not have any cutscenes happening. We might not be needing to do anything, and the technology is gonna get integrated directly anyway. One Calo. There we go. And
Ryder, could we chat?
yes. And I see that's the technology. Right, you know what? Any emails? Yes. About the Pachero. Ryder from Calo. Hello, Ryder. Please come and talk to me when you have a chance. We just received something very odd. I think it's connected to the Solarian Arc. Calo. Knowledge. Invitations. Pathfinders only. To Ryder from Captain Hager. Ryder, how are you? Busy, I expect, like the rest of us. But it's no small feat to have so many Pathfinders back at the Nexus. We shouldn't lose sight of that. When are you next on the Nexus? Come by Pathfinder HQ and we'll celebrate properly. Pathfinders only. Hager. Are these two no side quests? Okay, we do have Truth and Trespass. Interesting. Not that one. What is it, Yellow?
Ah, there you are. I was wondering, when you found the Solarian Arc, was anything strange? Out of place?
I was kind of busy. Care to elaborate?
I didn't really have time for a detailed investigation. Why are you asking?
Because a few hours ago, we received this.
Hello, Ryder. I don't think the Solarian Arc was captured by chance. If you want to know more, meet me at these coordinates.
That's all. Do you think it's some sort of hoax?
I think we should take this seriously.
Now that I think about it, a Ket Armada just stumbling across the Solarian Arc seems a little convenient.
Coincidences do happen, though when you put it like that. I'll put the coordinates for this meeting in the nav computer. I suppose there's no harm in making sure.
Okay, and apparently that's on Havar. Interesting. The plot thickens. Everybody's on their place and all that. But I'll leave it here for now. I'm just gonna double check with the email terminal. No other messages. I'm gonna leave it here and I'm gonna continue next time. I'll probably check off screen with the other crew members if you have something. And I'll probably land on the Nexus again to see about that party the Pathfinders said in the email. Just to see if we get anything new. And in the next part we're gonna actually do this quest to see what's this about, and then probably we're gonna integrate the technology. But in the meantime, hopefully you enjoyed this episode, guys, and as always, don't forget to take care.